just witnessed one of the most unnecessary tennis matches of all time. The world #1 women's tennis player Aryna Sabalenka played an exhibition match against former Slam finalist Nick Kyrgios, but most people now just know him as the Big Mouth. Kyrgios is currently number 671 in ATP. He's only played 6 official matches in the last 3 years due to many injuries, including a wrist injury that honestly a lot of people didn't think he was going to come back from. Despite him looking completely out of shape and looking like he gassed in the first 20 minutes, he still beat Sabalenka 6-3, 6-3. To make matters worse, court size was different. Sabalenka's side was 9% smaller, giving Kyrgios a smaller target to hit, so this can be a more even playing field. But my problem with that ideology is that if you have to alter the rules, then what's the point? Don't get me wrong, we've seen this conversation in basketball too, among other sports. I'm going to be honest with you. There's just no competition here. But regardless, they both had nice things to say about the match. Kyrgios saying that in the match he had to lock in, mostly because she was putting the pressure on him, also hitting some amazing shots. And he said ultimately it was a hard-fought battle. Sabalenka, on the other hand, one, asked for a rematch, no, and said she didn't understand the criticism about this exhibition match. She said she thinks it brought more eyes to the sport. For a person who follows tennis a lot, I completely forgot this was even today. And all my tennis friends were disinterested. Even the casuals didn't even know what was happening. So are you really bringing eyes to the sport? And overall, what did this achieve for either of their careers? And for the grand scheme of things, tennis itself? I'll give you the answer. Not a damn thing. Never do this, not.
This is the thing, right? In today's day and age, where women are constantly popping out the mouth that they are equal to men, that, you know, men and women are no different. Women are just as strong as men. There are plenty of women that are strong as men. It's like, this is, again, men don't care because men know the truth. Men live in reality. Men are not out here, you know, constantly saying that they want to compete with women. No, it is women who constantly say they can't compete with men. And then you have shit like this. It's like, oh, no duh. This is why casuals don't really care like that, because honestly, it probably wasn't, in my opinion, that competitive of a match, that good of a match. Men love seeing, you know, matches against men because, or matches against, you know, similar, or, you know, whatever, because it's competitive. Okay, it's more, there's more, you know, you don't see like a distinct advantage. So this is the thing. This is the insanity of it. Men don't care about this because men know the reality. It is women who are constantly fighting against reality, right? The female soccer players constantly saying they're just as good. Female fighters saying they're just as good. It's like, no, you're not. You're not. This ain't the movies where a 100-pound woman can take down a 200-pound man. No, it's not. This ain't like the real world where women think they can, you know, fist fight a man. No, you can't. Okay? We constantly tell women that you can't do it. Don't do it. Don't think about it. It's like, seriously. Things like this, and then you get trans in women's sports dominating women, and it's like, no duh. No duh. Stop living in the delusion that, you know, men and women are no different. We are.
The most meaningless match in tennis?
There's so much negativity, and I think it's actually just you guys, first of all. The media loves to spread negativity for some dumb reason.
I showed a great tennis. It wasn't like 6-love. It was a great fight. It was interesting to watch.
Kyrgios won the latest Battle of the Sexes, but the match divided opinion. It was inspired by the 1973 original between Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs, which helped push gender equality. But some questioned the purpose of this version, with King saying, "Ours was about social change. This one is not." To level the playing field, Sabalenka's side of the court was 9% smaller. Both players only got one serve in an attempt to take out Kyrgios' power advantage.
I had to sweat, I had to play, I had to run. Like, it was not easy. Nothing came easy.
Kyrgios has barely played these past few years due to injury. Sabalenka is a 4-time Grand Slam champion and the world #1.
Andy Murray, Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal have all lost to me. And she just proved that she can go out there and compete against someone that's beaten the greatest of all time.
Some feared the match would be a gimmick and belittle women's tennis. So what did it achieve?
The idea behind it is to help our sport grow and show tennis from a different side, that tennis events can be more fun, more entertaining.
Why are we doing this? Genuinely asking, why are we doing another battle of the sexes in tennis where a woman plays a man? Excuse me, the #1 women's player in the world plays men's number almost 700. He's actually number 644 to be exact, but I do not see any positive spin coming out of this whatsoever. If the #1 women's player wins, people will say, oh, she should have. It's #1 women's player against number 644. Now, if she's to not win and he wins, then it's this dialogue that's being pushed that we need less of in society, where we're just going to put down her for not being able to beat number 644. I'm sorry if you don't like my tone or if I seem overly negative about it, but when it prompts trash talk like this, women cannot return our serves. Why are we doing this? What are we looking to get out of it? Because like in most sports, if the goal is fan attention and retention and getting more money and eyes on the sport, I think there are probably better ways than this. Again, I do apologize for my negativity, but personally, I don't like anything about this. I don't see anything positive really coming from this. But I would love to know what you think about this in the comments, and if you can enlighten me into some potential positive things or dialogue that could be prompted from this upcoming event in Dubai.
I kind of think it's funny, right? Women say this a lot, right? Men used to go to war. Men used to go to war. In this case, men used to go to war for women. But here's the thing. That was the time where women actually appreciated men more. Because nowadays, you have women that honestly say, I'll choose the bear. Honestly say, I don't need a man. Honestly say that men are toxic masculinity. Like, having a boyfriend is embarrassing. I don't want to have a husband. I don't have kids. Like, all this rhetoric of pretty much saying, I have another video of a bunch of women saying that they would love to live in a world without men. Yeah. You want to go to war for women like this, right? You want to go to war for women like this nowadays. Yes, that's what you want to die for. The lack of appreciation, the lack of love, the lack of care. To be honest, like I said, I'm a big supporter of women just staying single, because honestly, I think a lot, not all women. I mean, I think this is very much internet women, right? Women that post online, women that comment online. These are the type of women that honestly are better off just staying single. Okay, they're better off opting out of dating market, better off decentering men, better off going 4B, right? Better off staying alone and childless for the rest of their life. Because I don't think these are the type of women that are compatible with men today. They're not. I also want to say something that, do you not understand that men don't want to die, right? Particularly with how entitled women are. So yeah, men are not dying to go to war for women. Men would rather treat women like equals and get a seat. First come, first serve.
Have you guys heard of this new class from Planet Fitness? It's Hyrox and boxing combined into one. Here's an example of what you can expect in this class. Watch her as she clears the table and goes right into practicing her boxing skills with a clean left hook, followed up by some nice right uppercuts. And I know what you guys are saying, well, my Planet Fitness doesn't offer this. Well, you're right, not yet it doesn't. But just wait, it's coming.
Shit like this. This is why you see the turning of the tide. This is why there's a growing percentage of men that can't deal with this anymore. If another man laid his hands on that man, I'm pretty sure there would have to be a fight. Right? I mean, depending on him, right? But like, it's only women, right, to have this sense of entitlement where they can lay their hands on a man and nothing will happen to them, right? Men wouldn't hit back. But there's a growing percentage of men that they're tired. They're not giving a shit. They're not allowing you to abuse them freely. They're not allowing you to treat them like dirt because you have some kind of superiority, right? That you're a woman, so how dare a man even touch you? How dare a man even hit you? We have so many women that think that they're above, right? Above consequences. So many, and it's tiring. Like, I don't know. I mean, more power to him, right? He wouldn't hit a girl. Great. But there's gonna be less men like this, and more men that they can't deal with it. They're not going to deal with it anymore. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them, because this is the thing where a lot of women have, yes, the entitlement, the audacity to think that they can lay hands on a man and there's no repercussion for it. There's no consequences for it. I see a lot of men getting fed up by that. Okay? And this is not like looking at it, it's not like baby punches, right? It's not like a child punching you. She's still a full-grown adult, even if she's a woman, right? I mean, it's like, I kind of sometimes like, I find disingenuous when some men say, oh, it's a woman hitting you, so, seriously? I've seen a woman knock out a man before. Right? It's like, you make it seem like children, babies are hitting you. Okay? I mean, yes, women are weaker than men in general, but weaker men have, weaker people can knock out other people if you just stand there and take it, right? Just hold, cover yourself. You can, what if she elbowed him, right? Elbowed him back of his head. I mean, or just, there's so many things that I could have done. So I'm just saying that, like, I'm not promoting men should do this, but we are seeing a change of the tide, right? Being a gentleman is dying or is dead, chivalry is dead, and men are just, they're fed up with it. Women think that they are equal to men. Women think that, they can abuse men with no repercussions, right? And we keep on thinking that, we keep thinking that women are not violent or abusive. I have a problem with this, where women love to skirt the lines, right? They love to fight against gender norms, yet hold certain people, men, sometimes women, sometimes other women, to gender norms, right? I mean, the whole big craze is, how dare a woman propose to a man, right? How dare? Wow, that's a man thing. And then he's like, okay, it's okay, you think I should belong in the kitchen, right? A woman belongs in the kitchen, a woman belongs taking care of home. How dare him? It's like, this is the insanity of women. This is not all women, of course, but a lot, I believe. Where I believe women are fighting against a duality, or women want perfection, okay? This is a thing where they want to fight against patriarchy, but they want to keep certain patriarchal norms, right? Patriarchal ideology, i.e. chivalry, being a gentleman. Guess why, right? Guess why those came about? Because at a certain time, and again, it come from love, right? I mean, but it also came from men thinking women that don't have the autonomy. Men thinking women are weaker. Men thinking women are less. Right? I mean, those were the times that when these behaviors came out. Men didn't think women were strong and independent, that they don't need no man. This came out during the time that women needed men. You needed a man. You needed a man to take your stuff because you were weak. You were weak. You couldn't do it yourself, so men did it. So, men got up their seats so you can sit down because you were weak. You can't stand on your own two legs. You were weaker than a man. Right? So he looked out for you. He thought you were weaker. He thought you were lesser than him. I mean, again, it came from a place of love. It came from a place of care and sometimes admiration. But still, the idea behind it is that you are lesser. You're not equal to a man. So what is it? I really want women to understand. What is it? Are you equal to a man, or are you less than a man? Because shit like this, right? Or it's like you could also say that it's also a thing where you treat it more special because you aren't a man. You're not on his level, so they treat you a bit more special to compensate. So what is it, right? This is the thing. I find so many women, right? There was another woman, right? That was, she paid for her first date. I mean, she paid 50-50 for her first date. Women were absolutely dragging this woman in her comment section. Right? It's like, how dare you go 50-50? He's supposed to pay. It's like, seriously, what do you want? Are you feminists? Or are you trad-con women? What are you? This is the mental disorder of modern women, of so many modern women. You are fighting a duality, right? You want to be feminist, yet you want to be traditional. Literally, those two kind of counteract each other. They are probably the antithesis of each other, right? They are like mortal enemies in a way. So when women have this kind of mentality, it seems like they're dense. It seems like they have some mental issues. Okay, it seems like they have some problems that's inside that they're fighting against a duality. I want to be a feminist, but you know what? I want to be treated special with traditional values. Like, you have a problem.
Who needs a man? Oh, I don't need no damn man. Can you please help me?
Now, do I look like a bear? And get one to help you out.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Ooh, no. You're too tall and heavy for me. I need my woman 5'6" or shorter.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm a manager at Walmart.
Oh no, that ain't gonna work. I want my woman making 150 plus. All right.
Do you mind buying this for me, baby?
I would, but I'm financially celibate right now, saving my money for marriage. Sorry.